Well, hey everybody, Jonn Ritland here, and
the Durbinator.
a Raw. What are you calling this one? It's Philly.
Raw. Not really feeling it tonight.
Yeah, we are not. I don't think creative is really feeling it because before this show, until the show ended, we actually had 4 matches announced for Fastlane. We're now up to 6. I don't know what the show was, but it was not really that good. I'm not going to say it was shit. But there were.
It wasn't a good show. It wasn't a bad show. It was the show.
It was also a show. It was just a show.
But not an A show.
Not the A show, which is SmackDown. Actually, NXT. But anyway, Reigns kicks off. He is back. He is back in the ring. He's good. Okay.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Yes. Roman.
He is. And, okay, good. That's good news.
Yes.
Okay. Don't rocket into the title right away. Please ease him back into it. Maybe realize that other people deserve a push. Only saying because they're going to, they will kill off every
They've
bit.
already established that, though.
That is true. He did say to Rollins, I know you can slay the beast. And it was good. Rollins came out and they did all this stuff. That by the way, pretty much sums up our thoughts on Raw.
Yep.
Reigns is out there. Rollins comes out. He's trying to burn it down, which is such a great thing. I'm not picturing Elmo trying to do that. But anyway. They talk it up. Hey, let's get the band back together. This kind of stuff. Apparently, they are the 2010 version of the NWO. And if you don't know what that is, it's probably a good thing because they did an Impact with Hall, Nash, and X-Pac, and then Eric Young.
Because reasons.
Yeah, that was bad. So, okay, they're talking stuff up. Hey, we want Ambrose out there. So, they have Ambrose comes out on stage, and Elias attacks him by draping his instrument all over Dean's back.
Yes. And afterwards, Roman and Seth run over after Elias has long left the scene to go and help him up. Dean rejects it, and it's like, he's starting to change his mind, but that one whack to the back, whackety back, he decided to head to the back and not accept their help.
And I like how Dean was selling that guitar shot like he was murdered, when this guy's literally had power tools used on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this segment, it is what it is. It served a purpose for later, so okay, I'll let it slide. And it's good that Roman is going to be back in the ring.
Yes.
And that they may make it mid-card, which is probably a good idea.
Yes.
But then we get legit the most random 6-man tag where Corbin, Lashley, and Drew are talking backstage. Charlie, I couldn't decide if that was a dress or just tattoos that she had. Look good, though. But anyway, we get... All right.
More confusion.
We do. We get Drew, Corbin, and Lashley with Leo, unfortunately there, versus Balor, Angle, and Braun. Angle should not be wrestling in 2019.
No.
He really
That's Corbin, but there he is.
Yes, and it did go on forever. It went through like 2 commercial breaks.
Yeah, you know all those chants of Fight Forever? They collect all those chants and then just channel into one match that nobody wants.
By the way, I do want to apologize for my voice if it sounds rough at all. I just recently got over like a 24, 48 hour cold.
Yes.
But yes, that's why my voice is rough. But
and if my voice sounds rough, I'm not sure what you're listening to.
Yeah, that's a good point. 1, is Leo okay? Is Leo dead?
Yeah, let's hope not.
No, I mean, I'm not saying I hope not, but Braun just ran through him.
You're not saying you hope not? God damn, John.
Okay, I'm not saying I hope he is. God damn it. Stop confusing me. I can do that on my own.
Yes, what?
But Leo just took the full brunt of Braun running into the barricade. And Leo is not a big guy. I know that may blow your mind, but yeah, that looked pretty bad. Now, Braun's a safe enough worker, but good God. Oh, and by the way, then Lashley does a full rotating spear, doing a whole cartwheel, and then pins Balor. So, yeah, I guess that program's continuing.
For some reason.
Yeah.
And because they only had announced 4 matches for Fastlane thus far, boy, did they rush themselves tonight!
They did, which we're going to get to. We had the Ascension, Ryder and Hawkins and the B-Team talking backstage, and Victor...
We were talking smack about Otis and Tucker.
I remember talking smack. That was a good show. This Ascension were given some of the worst lines to fucking say. Victor just making... Victor's dick.
They had
They had Victor's dignity receding as fast as his hairline.
Ah!
Can't decide if you're doing like Stephen Colbert from Harvey Birdman or what.
Mandar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
That was the last bit anyway.
That's right. But yeah, that happened, and then they were talking knocking Heavy Machinery. We cut to Heavy Machinery, and Otis is speaking coherently. The end is nigh. I don't know.
Yeah!
But then we get Natty getting a TV entrance, and then we come back, and Ruby is already in the ring with the squad. Ruby did not get a TV entrance again. And what happened? I'll tell you what happened.
I did some digging. 2 of their wins and losses is what happened.
Yeah.
Because she lost again.
So
big fucking surprise.
While he pulls that up, I'm going to tell you what happened. Ruby lost with the squad helping her. Ruby lost with the squad helping her. I love Natty. I'm not upset that Natty won. Good God. Ruby.
Here's some here's some perspective for you. Because I looked this up. And including house shows, Ruby Riott won in 2018 15 matches. And lost 83 of them. Sarah Logan, 11 wins, 80 losses. And Liv Morgan, 10 wins, 96 losses.
Would have been funnier if it was...
Man, what a squad. No wonder if they'd win, they'd riot, because the world would be fucking ending.
I agree. By the way, wins and losses do matter, Road Dogg, you fucking idiot. Even though you're not booking Raw.
You can't book them as credible threats anymore, because they've got the win-loss, like, percentage of Glass Joe.
God. Or Gabby J from the SNES version, but Glass Joe is more iconic. You're right.
Speaking of the Iconics.
Yeah, the Iconics, by the way, apparently want to face whoever wins the tag title match, the women's tag title match at Fastlane. We're going to have our Fastlane predictions up tomorrow, and they'll probably be about 10 minutes, because we don't really care.
It's pathetic.
Ruby losing again. I love Natty. I'm not upset that Natty gets victories. But Ruby, do they want her
to be allowed to win.
Yeah. Do they want Ruby to leave? Do they want her to leave?
Ruby has had 1 win in all of 2019.
I know we're only 2 months in, but come on. Oh, and by the way, then Lacey Evans, who's now called the Sassy Southern Belle. Why don't you stick a fucking fork in her? I mean...
She's more than a piece of meat, John.
Chris, are you implying that I treat women like pieces of meat?
No.
You're implying that, aren't you? Yeah.
And meanwhile, back at the plot.
Right, Lacey just walks by Natty and then walks back. We're probably going to get a match at Fastlane, maybe. Can we have Lacey wrestle? If Lacey is going to possibly be facing Asuka, which, by the way, quick note, Asuka and Mandy were apparently involved in a miscue where Mandy tried for a move, Asuka thought it was something else, she tried something else. Asuka landed on her head and neck. She did walk out okay, holding her head and neck. I'm not, unless video shows that Mandy was the one that deliberately did that, I'm not going to blame Mandy here.
Yes.
Hopefully Asuka's okay, and hopefully she's good for Fastlane. So yeah, Sassy Southern Belle. And then we get the SNL, like...
Fuckheads. I have no idea who they are.
Weekend update, guys.
Oh yeah, the SNL Weekend Update, that thing that I don't watch, or most wrestling fans probably don't watch.
I'm sure they are wrestling fans, and that's great. This was not needed, because it was bad. Yeah. And they popped up throughout the night. Batista had a promo on his Instagram, which was a better promo than Triple H cut later. Triple H, look, I admire the passion. Obviously, Ric Flair means a lot to him, and that's great. I'm excited for this match. I think Batista versus Triple H, at least until the bell rings, will probably be good.
Yeah.
Because it is 2 50-year-old guys trying to wrestle. Which we got a crown jewel.
Well, at least Batista is in very good shape.
So is Triple H.
He's had to keep himself in good shape because of the roles he's been in.
Yes.
And we Filipinos age slowly.
Always bring up the Filipino thing, don't you?
Yes.
Alright. But yeah.
It's a point of pride.
Filipino pride?
Filipino.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, great you got to meet DJ Z again at that show. But, yeah, we get Triple H. Look, I admired the fire he had in the promo, but maybe they could have not brought up the whole thing. I mean, Flair's multiple marriages, that was pretty funny. Flair. Bringing up the real name, well, whatever. I mean, I'm not saying that Ric Flair's against it, but then, I just didn't like bringing up Reed's death. You did that 3.5 years ago, and it wasn't necessarily a great idea.
Also, the delivery of that wasn't so good 3 years ago, but, you know.
Well, yeah, that wasn't very good. So, We then get Stephanie talking backstage to Charlie. Charlie who wanted to just fuck anything that moves. Or maybe that's just the way she looks. Maybe that's just what I'm imagining. I don't know. But Becky says...
She's got wrestling horn dog face.
She does. But Stephanie says about Becky, rather.
Yes.
That Becky's suspension is lifted and separated, probably.
And all charges dropped.
So, she's facing Charlotte at Fastlane for the title. The vacant title? Maybe, maybe not. Then we get Ambrose and Reigns talking backstage. Hey, Ambrose, let's get the band back together. No. And then Heavy Machinery in a gauntlet match against 3 Raw tag teams, and they beat the B team, and then Ascension, and then Hawkins and Ryder, and Otis got the pin on all of them.
Yep.
Which was good. I mean, it was 3 teams that hadn't met Jack and shit. Ugh.
You know what Tucker Knight's there for? To qualify them as a tag team.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
He can carry his weight, certainly. But Otis can carry Tucker's weight and his own weight.
This is true. He is now called...
Defying the laws of physics and creating flight.
Yes. He is now called Chotis. I'm calling him that now.
Okay, then.
I have issues running jokes into the ground.
Right.
Right. EC3. I don't know what they're doing with EC3. Just, why'd you bring him back? Why? Why did you bring him back?
Why did you bring him up?
Why'd you bring him back? He wasn't even used that well in NXT. I mean, decently. Just
taking on the entire Undisputed Era is pretty well used to me.
That is true, and they are led by Adam Cole.
Bye-bye.
So...
Stop that, you know it's a tick.
I know. It's like me and the Benoit jokes. So, more guest host shit with Titus getting a selfie, and then Tori in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to be brief here. I have nothing against Tori, despite the fact she sort of defended Brett Kavanaugh.
I don't view her as Hall of Fame material.
She is not.
Then again, they're also putting in the Honky Tonk Man, but at least he had an accomplishment under his belt.
Being disgusting and bad?
IC title reign.
That too. Victoria, Molly Holly, Luna are women that could go in. Miss Elizabeth, but Miss Elizabeth's family doesn't want anything to do with wrestling. Just sort of get. Those are some women. Leave in the comments some other women that you would pick.
Ooh.
Over Tori. Nothing against Tori Wilson. Cool. Good for her. Still not going to watch Hall of Fame. We're going to watch the MSG show between Ring of Honor and New Japan. Which I'm going to have to go over the card with you about that probably sometime later in the month.
Yeah.
But yep, then we get Ambrose and Rollins talking more stuff. Elias promo, he slanders the Flyers, and so much slander. Great slander. But then we have Charlotte also kind of promo. She wants everybody to bask in her glory. You are not Keith Lee.
Yeah, don't even attempt to be.
No, because that would be disturbing.
Be Charlotte Flair.
Not
and
Keith.
don't be like other people from the South and steal something from a black person. Like rock and roll.
Ambrose and Elias had a match.
Yes, they did.
God damn it, Chris. I would have expected I would have been the one to make that joke. But, yeah, Elias got a win. Elias won, and we got to hear his theme.
Yes.
His really good theme.
Yes.
It's like they put effort into it.
Yes, all the things that I was saying to you.
Yes. No, but seriously, like, what you brought up about that was absolutely true. You threw me off with the goddamn Charlotte Flair joke. I mean, Roman and Rollins come down, they want a reunion. And then Corbin, Lashley, and Drew, and I assume Leo. Was Leo there? I don't know. No, Leo was not there. Leo was still murdered or being scraped off the barricade.
Yeah. Good thing we brought this small pizza paddle. It's just big enough for him.
And they're going to have a match at Fastlane. And Ambrose grinding on that railing an awful lot in the crowd.
He's a lunatic, or at least he's on the fringe of being one.
He is. Renee getting awfully excited watching that grinding, and then Ambrose runs down, and they tease the fisting. They tease the fisting.
Sound rather uncomfortably. Ow, 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 bad idea. Ow.
Reigns has his fist cocked, Rollins does, and Ambrose gets right in the middle.
Dean, come fist with us. I believe that was Jeremy.
Jeremy did that. Sid Bridge did some stuff. Sid Bridge comedy. Please check out his stuff. That's fucking hilarious. But just so many people were making so many fisting jokes. It was hard not to. And then, Sasha versus Tamina. Tamina won a match in 2019.
Yeah. Oh, also, quick question. Why did the Roman Reigns thing not close out the show?
I mean, yeah. Well,
I mean, I guess how it closed out was fine, but maybe do this after the matches.
Also, maybe they should have timed the last segment better, which we're going to get to. But yeah, Tamina won a match in 2019. Mm-hmm. And the guest hosts are doing the whole thing again and saying, "Do you need me to watch your back in the bathroom?" Apparently, Heidenreich is back. And then Braun holds that one white guy, the cracker or whatever the hell his name is. I don't know what the hell his name is, and holds him up against the wall.
To be called white folk.
I'm a cracker, I can say that. Hold him up against the wall or whatever. Then
I'm like whole grain.
Like a Triscuit?
Anyway, he's being held up against the wall. They cut to commercial. They come back. He's still being held up against the wall. Jericho finally steps back in and goes, "It!" and then walks off.
That would have made it better.
I doubt that would have happened.
No, that's true, but Jericho's busy being elite. The elite. But then we get Alistair and Ricochet versus the Revival for the tag titles. And it almost was a title change. But then Rude and Gable were down there and caused a DQ. And we're probably getting a triple threat, as you said.
No, probably on the pre-show.
Probably on the pre-show. Along with the Cruiserweights.
I don't think the Cruiserweights are even on it. To be honest.
It's true. Who knows? They might have a tournament match there.
Nope.
I did probably on 205 Live. But yeah, then we get so that happens. So we're probably getting a triple threat for that. Then we get Stephanie out there holding the title. Please let her not be champion ever again. Please, no, we don't need that. With Becky, well, Charlotte's out there, and then Becky, who could have taken the stairs with her crutch, but got up on the apron, which is the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, and it's also hardest to climb to when you have a hurt fucking knee.
As opposed to a fucking hurt knee.
Yes.
So, then Ronda was here. Wearing the same tights she wore at home, apparently. I think you were saying something about that.
She drove in. She's already wearing her tights, which means she's like lounging around. She's like, I think I'm going to drive to Philly. Then also, why was there a camera waiting for her? You got it, John?
You know what that means.
Yep.
Okay.
The production truck is in cahoots!
They are.
Kayfabe is weird like that.
Kayfabe is very weird. Why was there why was there We got Ronda there or whatever, and Ronda does not need to be cutting long promos. One thing, she did say screw the woo. That was good. That was good. That was good stuff. Of course, she wouldn't want to screw too many because she's a transphobic, and we're going on with that. But also, yeah, it was a fine segment, but the problem is like Ronda was beating down Becky, and I sort of get it. Becky didn't tap to the armbar, as you point out.
Yes, the entire time. No matter what brutal armbar she got Becky into, Becky did not tap. She kept working to break free of it.
She wants to break free.
Yes.
And Ronda, well, Charlotte actually...
Speaking of Queen,
yes,
Charlotte weaseled her way out of the ring.
True. Smartly. Because she's the full heel. Though I think Ronda's finally embracing the heel thing. It's probably good, because if she's going to leave...
I also realized that all three of these women wear leather jackets.
Well, they all like leather. Well, Heidi likes lace. Or loves lace.
They took a page out of someone's book.
You see Paige's Chronicle?
No.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. But anyway, good that she's not paralyzed. So, I've still not seen Fighting With My Family, and I'm not going to. So, yeah, that happened, and they mistimed this because they showed a replay of what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then cut back to Stephanie, who cut like a minute-long promo. They didn't time this very well.
No, they didn't. I always love it when they play a replay of a thing that we just saw 3 minutes ago.
I mean, maybe it's because...
It makes perfect sense, doesn't it, John?
It does.
Doesn't it, John?
Is it because of our bad attention span?
Doesn't it, John?
Wait, what?
What?
Oh. C. There was some good...
If global warming gets any worse, they should be worried because this show is at sea level.
Global whammy.
And also...
You can see
over here there's a poll. There's a little dot here. If you click on it, then you'll see a poll. You can grade the show too.
And you can
let us know what you think. Down in the comments down below.
You can like, you can dislike, you can share the video. Please share the video because we like getting clicks. And also, the fact that the Raw reviews are getting over 200 views with some of them. But anyway, I'm Jonn Ritland, and that is...
The Durbinator.
We will be back with a game stream tomorrow, the SmackDown review, and the Fastlane preview.
Subscribe for more.